No one expected that when American Horror Story premiered in 2011 from the co-creators of the musical hit series Glee, it would turn into an iconic horror anthology. Yet 8 years later, Ryan Murphy and Brad Falchuk have us gripping the edge of our seats in anticipation for the 9th season, 1984. Each fall, like clockwork, the dynamic horror duo has premiered the newest installment of the American Horror Story franchise via FX. Not every season was exactly what we hoped it would be. From haunted houses to devils, Nazis, and aliens, oh my. We've ranked each season of American Horror Story from worst to best, so far. But before we get too spooky, gooky, and ooky with American Horror Story, make sure you tap that bell to subscribe and never miss an APTV video. American Horror Story, seasons ranked worst to best. Warning! Spoilers ahead! Number 8, Roanoke. An American Horror Story season that's easily forgotten among the other 7 is undoubtedly Roanoke. Based loosely around the 1580s mysterious disappearance of the Roanoke colony, Season 6 is set up as a documentary series titled My Roanoke Nightmare that's fully equipped with actor reenactments as well as tall tales of a family haunted by the Roanoke colony and fighting off the neighboring cannibal family. The first several episodes entail the Miller family's move into the house that sits directly on the haunted land, before it jumps to the documentary and encounters the family ventures moving off the land. If this sounds confusing, that's because it is. The only way this season could have been good was if it had never been created at all. Number 7, Asylum. Set in 1964, Asylum originally set up what we had hoped would be an engaging and thrilling storyline. Following the criminally institutionalized patients and staff workers of Briarcliff Manor, Murphy and Falchuk's biggest flaw with Season 2 was trying to cram too much into 13 episodes. Asylum's central theme is hard to pinpoint, as the miniseries follows an unjustly accused patient played by Evan Peters as the secrets of the institution unfold, including alien abduction, Nazi experimentation, and staff members becoming possessed by the devil. The whole season is an absolute clusterfuck, but it could have been a major success had the creators stuck to one theme versus trying to tie several into one season. Number 6, Apocalypse. One of the scariest things to think about in our modern age is the apocalypse brought on by nuclear war, and the American Horror Story creators managed to capture that fear in Season 8. Apocalypse welcomed back several anthology fan favorite characters, including the witches of Season 3 Coven and the ghosts of Season 1 Murder House. The series also introduced a character who every major American Horror Story fan would recognize by their last name alone, Michael Langdon, aka the love child of Murder House's Tate Langdon and Vivian Harmon. Despite being an exciting season to watch, Apocalypse fell short of what we had hoped it would be. Number 5, Cult. Possibly one of the scariest real-life seasons of American Horror Story, Season 7 follows the lives of suburban characters in the wake of Donald Trump's presidential inauguration. Cult emphasizes the fear and divide in America resulting from the 2016 election, while also highlighting the tactics of a cult leader in a very Charles Manson-esque manner. Despite the overarching political theme, the season primarily focused on human fear. Number 4, Hotel. There was absolutely no way that Season 5 Hotel would disappoint with Countess Lady Gaga joining the American Horror Story family. Season 5 may not be the best season, but it cohesively follows the plot line of the paranormal and vampiric activity of Hotel Cortez. The story of the facility is loosely based around the infamous World's Fair Hotel, aka Murder Castle, where serial killer H.H. Holmes is believed to have tortured and slaughtered as many as 200 victims. Hotel spotlighted the reality of fear and phobias and played to those strengths. This is also the first season released in the AHS anthology that did not include Jessica Lange. Number 3, Freak Show. With a title like Freak Show, how can you go wrong? The 4th season found the American Horror Story audience facing their childhood fears of murderous clowns, bearded ladies, and the overall anxiety you experience going to a carnival. Freak Show pushed the limitations and boundaries of fear while piecing together a pretty straightforward storyline and introducing series favorites Twisty the Clown, Pepper, and conjoined twins Bet and Dot Tatler. Number 2, Coven. Following the story of young witches learning to hone their craft while also bringing a historical aspect forward involving the Salem witch trials and infamous voodoo queen Marie Laveau, Coven pieced together a Frankenstein love story meets witch war, and we were entirely under this season's spell. And number 1, Murder House. It's not often that the premiere season of any series gets it right, but American Horror Story is the exception to the rule. Murder House cohesively details the hauntings and murders of the mansion that new homeowners, the Harmons, reside in. From Violet Harmon's relationship with Tate Langdon, a ghost that dwells in the home after being disarmed and killed for shooting several students at his high school in the 90s, to the hauntings of the Black Dahlia murder victim who was raped and slain in the basement of the home before being dismembered and put on display in Los Angeles. Season 1 avoided any hokey stereotypes of paranormal activity. If only every American Horror Story season could be as brilliant and as captivating as Murder House was. What do you think of our American Horror Story ranking? Let us know in the comments below.